What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. This is your review for Love and Marriage DC Season 1, Episode 3, 4. So, listen. We are back. We are still at the dinner table. We are down to the vegan dinner. Okay. And Ashley and Winter get into it about Kevin. Because, listen, Winter, the more you talk, the worse it sounds. Now the man didn't have a car. He was 60 years old living in his parents' basement. You ain't know. Now on your live, you said you didn't know because y'all was being abstinent. Now you saying it was because of COVID. Listen, let me explain something to you. If because of COVID I can't go into my man's house, then I don't know if I'm ready to marry him. I'm just saying. I still need to see where you living. I'm sorry, I just need to know where you lay in your head. Then he don't have no car. So listen, so then you knew, you had a clue, you had a hint. So poor Chris was like, damn, I wish I never brought this up. Like, I feel like I done threw my man under the bus. I was trying to help and I ended up hurting. And then you got the whole Monique brings out a game. She wants to know people's celebrity fantasy or something like that. And she said that Winter can be in charge because she's the relationship expert. And Ashley was like, excuse me. I need to know, how are you the relationship expert when you have failed in your relationship? And quick, shady ass, he gonna say, well, you know, whenever people are expert at something, they don't look the part. You know, like a nail tech, nails be messed up, a hairdresser, hair be messed up. I said, he got a point. But it was shady as hell, quick. It was shady as hell. But he not lying though. Usually the best hairdresser, if you ever looking for a new hairdresser, when you go into a shop and you looking for somebody to do your hair, find the one who hair's the most fucked up. That's the one that's who you want to do your hair. Same thing with your nails. You find the person whose nails are not done. That's who you want doing your nails. So I guess the person with the most divorces is the person you want to help you save your marriage. Anyway, it was shady quick. You know it was. So, then they got to talk about their celebrity crushes. Ashley's celebrity crush is John Stamos. Now, it sounds bad when you say Uncle Jesse from Full House. It sounds bad, right? But when you say John Stamos, a lot of people have crushes on John Stamos. It ain't that bad. I mean, the fact that you still have a crush on John Stamos might be a problem. So then Quick's crush is Rihanna. And so Ashley was like, Ashley, she was like, she don't really have a celebrity crush nowadays because celebrities are so easily accessible. And she clearly said because she could slide into somebody's DMs or she could like a lot of pictures on Instagram and maybe they'll respond. Baby, here go Winter trying to be shady, talking about, oh, so because of your husband, you have access to celebrities. She was like, girl, no, I said because of me. I said I could slide into somebody's DMs. So then Ashley and Winter kept going back and forth. So then Winter gonna say, so you mean that, so because I have a failed marriage, that means that I cannot, I can't be an expert and that means I'm a failure? And Ashley was like, that's kind of the definition. Success and failure. Success means that you were successful at it. Failure means that you failed at it. It's clear. It's a clear definition. Yep. Child. So the two of them was just like back and forth. So then the next we see the next day we see the Tylers. Now, Raina is a runner. She said that she runs 5Ks and half miles. And so they was out running. Now listen, let me say this. Y'all know that the Tylers, they my favorite couple. But if y'all think that I believe that y'all ran 10 damn miles and then had this whole conversation, I got a bridge in Brooklyn to tell y'all, okay? It didn't happen. But they had a conversation about dinner, and Jamie kind of got on Raina about, talking a little too much about their personal business, about the whole, was he out in them streets? Did she catch him? Didn't she catch him? And he was like, listen, I told you, you out there, you telling too much of our business. And she was like, well, it's usually you that's always talking too much. He was like, exactly, and I ain't had nothing to say, so you shouldn't have had nothing to say. So then He said he gonna take the kids. Well, sorry, they're not really kids. He gonna take the boys out to the gym and have like a little, guys' night out with them down to the gym, and that was cool. Everything was cool. That was pretty much that. That scene really wasn't. It wasn't really giving a whole lot. So then Monique and Chris, they are getting ready to head out to Africa, honey. They packed up, bags by the door. They are ready to rock and roll. And Monique is upset about Chris telling her to hush. Listen, he ain't tell you to shut up, girl. First of all, Monique, you started it. You were rude first. Because you kept talking over him and you kept you kept cutting him off. He did tell you to hush, but he didn't tell you shut up. And he really didn't tell you shut the hell up, which is what he really should have said, because you were the one that was being rude to him. And I'm not one of those people that feel like, oh, but that's your wife. You should never talk to your wife like that. Well, you should have not been cutting her off, and you should have let her say what she needed to say. Let him say what he needed to say, Monique. Now, then she said something crazy about, well, I talk, you need to stop talking that Alabama. I talk New Jersey, you talk Alabama. I didn't even understand what the hell you meant by that. Like, that didn't even make no damn sense to me. I don't even know what the hell. I didn't know what the hell that meant. But anyway, Winter called. She wished y'all a safe trip. She told Monique be nice to her husband. And Monique said that she hoped that this would be a time for them to reconnect and get romantical. They good friends, but right now they not good in the romantical part. But Chris said he wanted Chris in Africa. I feel like that wasn't romantical. It could have been a little romantical. Anyway, so then we have Urana and Urana and Ashley going out to get the Botox. Remember, Ashley told us last week that she be sweating a lot. She wanted to get the Botox. So she invited Urana to come down there with her to go get to the Botox. That was cute. We found out that Ashley got fake boobs and she's had fillers, but she said her butt is 100% homegrown. Urana said she want to go get a consultation because she want a butt like Ashley's butt. I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with what Ashley said about, if it's something about yourself you don't like, you can get it fixed. As long as you go to a board certified specialist, you're not going to no back alleys. You're not trying to cut no corners. If you can't afford the surgery and to do it the right way, then you don't need to do it. And I'm 100% with her. Okay, I'm with her on that one. So then we had Winter and her mama. Girl, they served papers at the old place where she used to live with her husband, or soon to be ex-husband. And she talking about, what if the kids had been there? Girl, they wouldn't have gave them papers to them kids. Like, it is what it is. His partners are suing him for misappropriating funds. It is what it is. Look, I feel like I'm already over this storyline. I'm already over the Kevin storyline. I get it. But Winter, you're no angel in this situation, and we're gonna get to that because I actually agree with Ashley. I think Ashley's a little aggressive in how she is getting her point across, and I know we don't like that word aggressive when it comes to black women. I get that. What the hell she being aggressive? Words mean things. She's aggressive. It is what it is. So Urana tried to have a conversation with Ashley about how the whole dinner went and how she felt like she was doing a little bit much at the dinner. And I'm going to be honest, the one thing I can respect is that Urana is having the conversation with Ashley. Urana is not talking to Monique about it. Urana is not talking to Winter about it. Urana is going to Ashley saying, girl, look, I understand how you might feel, but let's give Winter a chance. Like, she's new to the group. I hear where you coming from, but you were a bit much. Like, you was kind of coming at her a little bit. And Ashley felt a little offended by that because she was like, I don't feel like I was aggressive. I don't feel like I was coming at her no kind of way. But you were, Ashley. You kind of were. Again, I didn't disagree with some of what you said, but I do feel like the way in which you said it was a bit much. I do agree with that. So she wasn't too appreciative about Urana talking to her, but I was. So now we got the guys. We got the fellas hanging out. We have Jamie with Lil Jamie, who was really Jamie the Fourth, and Jason. They are down to the gym. Quick comes through with his 14-year-old son, who was already taller than him. So either your son is really, really, really tall, and I hope y'all have him in some sort of program, or Quick is really, really short. I don't know which one it is, but neither here nor there. And that's coming from somebody who's 5'3". So no shade, okay? he wants Quick to talk to, well, both of his sons really. He wants Quick to talk to Jason because Quick has a DJ school, and he's saying, look, Jason wants to be a DJ, and he wants to talk to you about it. He wants to be a DJ, and Quick was like, so do you want to be a DJ, Jason? Jason was like, my dad wants me to be one, and I said, okay, all right, Jamie. Is this you or is this him? Is he just nervous because he's in front of Quick and he don't want to admit that he want to be a DJ, or is this something you want for him? I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know. Then we had Quick talk to Lil Jamie, basically about where he going in life and the decisions that he's making. And Quick was like, listen, I'm from the hood. No, from the hood though. I mean, really, really, really from the hood though. Like, I'm from East Baltimore. I'd have been shot. I'd have been stabbed. I lost my mama when I was 10. I lost my daddy when I was 18. And I was on the wrong path and I was going nowhere fast, okay? And what you don't want is you don't want that life. Like, there are people, myself included, who wish you had it growing up. Like, for real, you ain't really about that life. Like, you ain't grow up like that. So stop out here in the streets being a knucklehead. Stop acting like that, right? Basically, he was like, I wish I was where you were, right? And, Jamie was like, he was receptive. He heard it. And he was like, yeah, because a lot of the people that I roll with, they don't have what I have. They don't live like I live. Exactly. You out here in the streets, play faking like you hard, and you going to end up in the middle of some mess that you can't get yourself out of. But he said he looked up to Quick, that he see Quick is like Quick is like a star to him. He's like, Quick hangs out with people that he want to hang out with. He live a life that he want to, that's the kind of life he want to live. And I'm like, how about that's the person you need to hook up with Quick, Jamie? You need to hook Lil Jamie up with Quick. I don't know what Jason gonna do. In the previews, Jason said he won't work for Apple, so y'all need to hook that up. But give him an internship, have him shadow, be his personal assistant, do something, because that's who he looks up to. That's what he aspires to be. That sounds like something y'all could hook up. He might not want to be an actual DJ, but let him work with him down to the radio station or something. Shit, CIAA weekend, he could be his shadow. He got 15 damn events. He got a lot to do. But anyway, so yeah, I thought that I really appreciated this scene. I loved the black father love. I love to see these fathers with their sons doing stuff and talking to them and spending that time. Like, I absolutely loved seeing it. I love the relationship with Jason. I love how y'all don't treat him as if there's something wrong with him. Y'all don't treat him like he's like he is handicapped. He is visually impaired, but he is alright. He down to the gym doing sit-ups and everything else. Okay, I love it. I love seeing that. Okay, no, let's get back to the women, child. So then we had the ladies going down to Ocean Prime. Now, let me tell you, Ocean Prime is a nice spot. I like Ocean Prime. If you've never been, check it out. It's not, but it ain't cheap. You might want to check the menu before you go. Don't go down there with $50 thinking you about to do something. $50 the appetizer. I'm just telling you. So you might want to check that. Check the menu. Don't go down there and get embarrassed. Anyway. So the ladies are meeting down at Ocean Prime. Winner invited the ladies because she said, listen, let me try to get to know these ladies. Let me try to build something with these ladies and see where we could go with some things. Ashley had already said to Urena that she really wasn't interested. That, she felt Winner was just not somebody that she clicked with. She said, I mean, what if I want to take her down to our strip club down in Baltimore? Now, Ashley, can you clear this up for me? I couldn't tell if you were saying that you and Quick own a strip club in Baltimore, or do you and Quick just have a favorite strip club that y'all like to go to down in Baltimore? Let a sister know. I need, for research purposes, I need to know the name of the club. It's for research. Anyway, moving on. So we get down to the Prime. To the Prime, and Winner once again is trying to talk to the ladies, And Winter and Ashley get into it again because Winter's trying to tell Ashley that she sort of came for her. And Ashley was like, she said she felt like Ashley was judging her. Ashley was like, I wasn't judging you. I do have opinions about something that you openly talk to us about. So if you want to tell me your business, I'm going to have an opinion about your business. But I don't feel like I was judging you. I do not feel like that is what I did. And Winter kept insisting that Ashley was judging her. Ashley was like, but I wasn't judging you, but I have an opinion. Now, honestly, I just feel like we splitting hairs at this point, because if you have an opinion about something, is it a judgment? I mean, it could be, but again, you telling people your business, people are going to walk away with an opinion about your business, and you can't be mad when their opinion don't match what you want them want it to be. If Ashley and Quick feel like you need to own some ownership and what happened in your marriage, then that's how they feel. You can't tell them that they wrong for feeling that way. You can't tell them that they shouldn't feel that way. That is how they feel. Now, if you think it's a judgment or an opinion, I don't know. But I don't feel like, I mean, they probably were judging you a little bit. But again, they were judging based on information you gave them. Like, I don't understand I just feel like we arguing semantics. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all put it in the comments that I'm wrong. But I feel like we arguing semantics, okay? So then Ashley, she was like, well, hopefully we can be friends. And Ashley was like, And they were like, well, what is that for, girl? What does that mean? She was like, I'm just saying, friend is a strong word. And she said in her confessional that, it was a lot of people that she thought she was friends with, and it didn't turn out to be that way. She was like, friend is a strong word. I'm just saying, because I'm saying maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe they're not a friend. Because that's a strong word for me. And again, I feel where she's coming from on that. But Ashley, you ain't have to be like, girl, you knew what she was trying to say to you. And then Winter gonna say, well, you and Raina are friends, right? Ashley gonna look at Raina and be like, I mean, we getting there. Now, Raina didn't seem like she felt no kind of way about that. Like, she didn't feel offended by it. But I feel like there's a point where you're like, girl, for real? Like, for real? So, I don't know, y'all. Ashley be doing a lot. But I told y'all in the first episode, I feel like Ashley be doing a lot. And Ashley's one of those people that, in my opinion, Ashley's one of those people that feels like if I tell you that I'm a bitch, then everything else is just fair game because I already told you I'm a bitch. So in that very first confessional where she was like, yeah, I'm a bitch, I feel like in her mind now, it's like, well, I told everybody I'm a bitch, so I'm just a bitch. But that's like people who be like, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. Keeping it real doesn't give you a pass to be rude or disrespectful. So just because you are a self-identified biatch, it doesn't mean you get to just be like that with everybody. Like, you don't have to be all the time 100% turned up on 20, bitch. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. I will talk to y'all later. Peace.